absolute
bullshit. Bullshit. Come on, don't bullshit me.
This is bullshit.
Everything that guy just said is bullshit.
Hello, welcome to the Absolute BS podcast. This is your host, Anthony Ayala. I hope you all have a good morning. I hope everything's going well. I am by myself today. We are two busy dads, Allan and I just had a little time, a little moment here to do a little kind of a different flavor video, maybe an update. This is more towards an update video. Hopefully it's not an hour long, so bear with me. But this morning we got some news. And I think it's also broke out last night with Spurs talk. But basically the news is, and I read here, report says San Antonio Spurs seeking 2 first-round picks for Jakob Poeltl. Sorry if I'm butchering your name, but yes, dude, that's 2 first-round picks. Now, give this in perspective. He's only averaged around 13.5 points, 9.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.7 blocks per game. Now, it was reported in the Spurs talk that the sources say Jakob Poeltl and Josh Richardson are 2 Spurs players most commonly involved in trade talks. While the Spurs have dropped their asking price for the utilization of their salary cap space, their asking price for Poeltl and Richardson remain high. For Richardson, the Spurs are requesting a first-round pick. For Poeltl, the Spurs are asking 2 first-rounders. So, just for those at home that can understand this, Donovan Mitchell went for, I believe it's 3 unprotected first-round picks, and then it's pick swaps and protections. So, yeah, if there's a reason why Russell Westbrook is still a Laker, here's your evidence. The market's crazy right now, and this is maybe looking into purple and gold lessons, so I apologize, but right now this market is insane. Like, no way is Jakob Poeltl worth 2 first-round picks, let alone 1 first-round pick. The combination of Josh Richardson and Poeltl may be a first. You can argue that, but not to the point where there are 3 first-round protections for those. First-round picks for those 3 players. That makes no sense. I do apologize if you hear the background noise. I do have my son with me, so. But going back to this, this just means that Spurs are out of the conversation. Spurs are only one of 3 teams or 4 at this stage that can handle Russ's contract with cap space. So you have in Indiana, who has cap space. You have Charlotte, who, if you maneuver some of the contracts, you can fit Russ there. And then you have Utah, which they do need to move some players and are probably the most motivated of all to make a deal work. So in this case, I don't foresee any moves with the San Antonio Spurs at this point. If this report is out, just shows you why Russ is still a Laker. Now, does this mean the Lakers are not going to move Russ? Well, if the price is this high, I do believe we're going to run with Russ back on the Lakers, because there's just no way to justify putting 2 first-round picks, the only 2 first-round picks that the Lakers have to trade, in order to offload Russ. So at this stage, if the price stays high, for instance, I think Indiana wanted 2 first-round picks, which were unprotected. They wanted THT, and they wanted the Lakers to take on the contract of Buddy Hield and Daniel Tice. Now, getting contract back is not a problem. However, we don't have THT anymore, so we would be only offering none at this stage. So, in a sense, that deal would be modified to a degree. But if I don't see the Pacers going, lowering their asking now that this report for the Spurs has come out. So does it not? It all depends on timing. Honestly, the 22nd is LeBron's mini camp. Today's the 19th. I don't see how this gets done. So if it gets done, it's either the Lakers pay the price, fork over the 2 picks, or some other team will lower their asking. Let's see what happens. This is Anthony or Tony Vega. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for listening. And if you like this format of videos, I can do it a little bit more often maybe, but I can't just do the 1 hour ones. But hopefully Russ conclusion or the Russ era of the Lakers can end at some point, so we can all move on, or if he stays, that we can at least start seeing this roster for what it is, which is small. But I digress. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day. Bye.